Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Dornberg, and today I want to show you a quick potato onion recipe that you can throw on your grill or put in your oven. It's cooked in a packet, so the cleanup is super easy, and all the flavors meld together and are steamed, and we get some roasting in there, so it's really a good, quick, simple side dish for a little change of pace from your potatoes, and it is always really popular when we do it in our hands-on classes. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to get some potatoes. I like to use Yukon Gold potatoes are kind of our all-purpose potatoes, so they work for everything. That would work, or like a baby fingerling potato would work. A Idaho potato is probably going to be a little too starchy for this, but I like to slice them into thin slices, but if you have a baby potato, you might want to just put those into quarters or even halves if they're really small. So we're going to put that in our bowl, and then along with that we're going to put some sliced onion. I like to leave it sliced so it doesn't fall apart. If you dice it up or chop it up, it'll kind of fall apart. So we want to slice it into slices from the top to the bottom of the onion, not in rings. So we put that in there. Then I like to put some garlic. If you don't have fresh garlic, you can use a garlic powder. But I slice this garlic, so this will help infuse the flavor more, but it won't burn up. If we chop the garlic or mince it, it might burn up in this dish, so I like to just slice it into thin slices. Then after that, if you have some fresh herbs, I would suggest putting that in there. I have some sage, some thyme, some chives, and some parsley. If you don't have any fresh herbs, feel free to put some dried herbs in there. Put Italian seasoning or dried oregano or dried basil, or you could even put some pesto in there, just some kind of flavoring. Then I'm going to put some salt. I have some smoked salt. I really like my smoked salt in this, so I'm going to put a little bit of that in. You could also put in maybe some pink Himalayan or some sea salt in there if you prefer. Then we're going to put some freshly ground pepper. Alright, so get that all in there. Then we're going to, I forgot to get a spoon out. Let's get a spoon here. So we're going to stir that up. I like to stir that up before I put the oil in, so I make sure that I mix up all those dry ingredients. So you can see we're just mixing this all up. Then we're going to put, in this case, you can use whatever oil you want, because we're going to put it inside a packet, so it's not going to be exposed to the high heat of a frying or a sauteing would be. So we can use a good quality olive oil here. We could use an avocado oil. We could use really any kind of oil that you'd like. And we're just going to coat that until everything kind of glistens. So I don't ever measure, even when it says 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of oil. Don't dirty the measuring. Just kind of make it so it glistens. And now we're going to get our packet material ready. After you mix up those potatoes, then you're going to decide what kind of packet you want to put it in. You can either do it in parchment or in foil. I do think that it does better in foil. It gives it a more browning, and this way you could put it on your grill or in your oven. So get a piece of heavy duty foil, and then you want to make it pretty wide, maybe about, I don't know, what is that, maybe 20 or 30 inches long, and then fold it in half. And then you'll take your potato mixture and you'll put it in the bottom half of the foil, and just distribute that so it's evenly distributed. So you want to leave about 1 inch all the way around so we can seal it. Now I do have the shiny side inside on the foil because that will help brown the inside. If we put the shiny side on the outside, it would reflect a lot of the heat out, and we actually want the heat to come in. So I have the dull side out and the shiny side inside. And then you're just going to, I have this on a pan just to lift it easier, but you're just going to fold each side in maybe twice so it doesn't leak. You want to make sure you keep all the steam inside. So we'll just fold that in. And so now you have your packet that can either go, if you're going to put it in the oven, put it on a tray, or if you're going to go on the grill, you can go directly like this. And if you slice those potatoes really thin, it should take about 20 minutes or so, and then you'll open it up and it'll be nice and cooked and nice and flavorful. So give this a try, let me know how it goes, and until next time, this is Mrs. Dornberg.